Celebrate is an inspiring and deeply practical book written by that teaches readers how to live joyfully, gratefully, and purposefully regardless of life's challenges. The book emphasizes that celebration is not merely an event but a lifestyle rooted in faith, gratitude, hope, and self-worth. The author encourages believers, especially women, to stop living in depression, comparison, regret, and self-pity. Instead, they should embrace God's goodness, value themselves, celebrate others, and rejoice in every season of life. The central message of the book is, life is too precious to be wasted in sorrow, bitterness, insecurity, or complaint. Every believer has a reason to celebrate because God is faithful. The book combines biblical teachings, personal experiences, practical wisdom, emotional healing, and motivational encouragement to help readers develop a victorious mindset. Core themes of the book. 1. Celebration is a choice. One of the strongest lessons in the book is that celebration is intentional. Joy does not happen automatically because circumstances improve. It begins from within. The author explains that many people postpone happiness until they get married, become wealthy, have children, buy a house, travel abroad, or achieve a major goal. However, she teaches that if people do not learn to celebrate small victories, they may never truly enjoy life. Key lessons. Happiness is not based on possessions. Joy is a spiritual strength. Gratitude attracts peace. Complaining destroys appreciation. The author encourages readers to laugh more, dance more, appreciate life, thank God daily, and stop magnifying problems. 2. Celebrate yourself. A major section of the book focuses on self-worth and identity. The author addresses people who feel inferior, struggle with insecurity, dislike themselves, compare themselves to others, or feel rejected. She teaches that every individual is uniquely created by God and should never feel worthless. Important points. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Your value is not determined by society. You must stop apologizing for your existence. Confidence is attractive. Self-hatred dishonors God's creation. She especially speaks to women who feel pressured by societal expectations concerning beauty, marriage, age, fertility, career, or financial status. The book encourages readers to dress well, take care of themselves, speak positively, improve themselves, and embrace their uniqueness. Main insight. You cannot genuinely celebrate life if you secretly hate yourself. 3. Celebrate your marriage and family. As a seasoned marriage counselor and pastor's wife, devotes significant attention to relationships and family life. She teaches couples to stop focusing only on each other's weaknesses and instead appreciate one another intentionally. Key teachings on marriage. Appreciation strengthens love. Constant criticism destroys intimacy. Romance should continue after marriage. Couples should celebrate milestones. Kind words build emotional connection. The author encourages spouses to celebrate birthdays, celebrate anniversaries, appreciate little efforts, spend quality time together, and maintain friendship in marriage. She warns against bitterness, disrespect, neglect, emotional distance, and comparison with other marriages. Family culture. The book also teaches parents to create joyful homes where children feel loved, valued, and emotionally secure. A home filled with celebration becomes emotionally healthy. 4. Celebrate others instead of competing. Another powerful theme in the book is overcoming jealousy and unhealthy comparison. The author explains that many people become unhappy because they constantly compare their lives with others. Examples include comparing marriages, finances, ministries, beauty, social media lifestyles, achievements, or opportunities. She teaches that comparison leads to envy, depression, resentment, and insecurity. Lessons on celebrating others. Someone else's success is not your failure. God has a unique journey for everyone. Honor and celebrate people genuinely. Learn from successful people instead of envying them. The author emphasizes the importance of developing a pure heart that rejoices when others prosper. Powerful principle. What you celebrate, you attract. 5. Overcoming pain and disappointment. The book acknowledges that life is not always easy. People experience betrayal, delay, financial hardship, infertility, sickness, grief, and disappointment. However, the author insists that pain should not steal one's joy permanently. Key lessons. Difficult seasons are temporary. God can bring beauty out of pain. Healing begins when bitterness ends. You must refuse to become emotionally imprisoned. She shares practical encouragement on forgiving people, letting go of past hurts, trusting God again, and maintaining hope. The author teaches that celebration is an act of faith even during adversity. 6. Develop an attitude of gratitude. Gratitude is one of the foundational pillars of the book. The author explains that many people focus so much on what they lack that they ignore what they already have. She encourages readers to count their blessings, appreciate progress, thank God continually, and recognize everyday miracles. According to the book, grateful people experience inner peace, emotional stability, stronger relationships, and greater joy. And grateful people often become bitter, anxious, and perpetually dissatisfied. The author repeatedly emphasizes there is always something to thank God for. 7. Celebrate your season. A major message in the book is learning to enjoy every phase of life. The author teaches readers not to despise their current season, whether they are single, married, waiting, building, healing, or starting over. Important lessons. Every season has lessons. Every stage of life has beauty. Delayed dreams do not mean denied destiny. God works differently with each person. Instead of worrying endlessly about the future, readers are encouraged to maximize the present. Key insight. People who constantly chase the next phase often miss the beauty of today. 8. Faith, joy, and spiritual confidence. The book strongly connects celebration with spiritual maturity. The author explains that believers should not live like defeated people because God is faithful, Christ has given victory, and hope is alive. She encourages readers to pray joyfully, worship passionately, trust God fully, and maintain positive expectations. Spiritual principles in the book. Joy is strength. Praise changes atmosphere. Faith sees possibilities. Celebration expresses confidence in God. The author teaches that celebration is both emotional and spiritual. 9. Living a colorful and impactful life. The book encourages readers not to live dull, empty, or withdrawn lives. The author motivates people to pursue purpose, develop talents, build meaningful relationships, help others, and live intentionally. She discourages isolation, fear, laziness, and hiding from life. Main lesson. Life should be lived fully and meaningfully. Celebration includes enjoying healthy friendships, creating memories, serving God, helping people, and expressing love generously. Writing style and tone. The tone of the book is warm, motherly, encouraging, practical, and faith-filled. Writes with honesty and emotional depth, often sharing relatable experiences and practical examples. The language is simple and accessible, making the book easy for both young and mature readers to understand. Major lessons from the book. 1. Joy is a lifestyle. Do not wait for perfect conditions before choosing happiness. 2. Your life has value. Reject inferiority and embrace your uniqueness. 3. Gratitude changes perspective. Thankfulness helps people focus on blessings instead of lack. 4. Healthy relationships require celebration. Appreciation strengthens marriages, families, and friendships. 5. Comparison is dangerous. Celebrate others genuinely without jealousy. 6. Pain should not define you. Healing and restoration are possible through faith. 7. Every season matters. Learn to maximize your present stage of life. 8. God wants you to live fully. A joyful life glorifies God. Conclusion. Celebrate by is a transformational and uplifting book that teaches readers how to embrace joy, gratitude, confidence, and emotional wholeness. The book challenges believers to stop surviving emotionally, stop comparing themselves with others, stop postponing happiness, and start appreciating life as God's gift. Its message is both spiritual and practical. Celebrate yourself, celebrate people, celebrate progress, celebrate family, celebrate God's faithfulness, and celebrate life itself. Ultimately, the book teaches that true celebration is not based on perfect circumstances but on a heart that trusts God and chooses joy daily. For more insightful and faith-lifting audiobooks, do well to like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching and listening to us today.